ladies and gentlemen. It is Monty Puck with Puckin' Around, and today we are reviewing February 26, 2026 game between the Toronto Maple Leafs and the Florida Panthers. The second half of a back-to-back. Joseph Woll got the start tonight, and Sergei Bobrovsky got the start in the other net for the Panthers. With just under 17 minutes to go in the first period, Brad Marchand scores as the puck gets caught up in his gear and then falls out, and he banks it in due to a fooled Joseph Woll, and it is 1-0 Florida, nice and early. After a Nick Waugh trip on Matthew Tkachuk, Carter Verhaeghe scores on the power play after Troy Stecher turns it over brutally behind the Leafs net, and it is 2-0 Panthers. With 3 minutes left in the first, while shorthanded due to an Aaron Ekblad penalty, Evan Rodriguez strips William Nylander of the puck and gets a breakaway where he goes backhand-forehand and beats Woll to make it 3-0 Florida as we head into the second. There was no scoring in the second, and the Leafs started to look like they were actually trying a little bit. They were unable to finish on any of their chances in the second, but I thought Joseph Woll also played sharp. Both goalies looked pretty good in the second. 50 seconds into the third period, while at the very end of a power play that started at the end of the second, Austin Matthews passes to John Tavares, and he tries to find Matthew Knies' back door, but the puck banks off of Gustav Forsling and past Bobrovsky, went 5-hole on him, and it is a 3-1 game. John Tavares with goals in 3 straight games. With just under 11 left in the game, Morgan Rielly blows a tire while back-checking, and he trips Brandon Carlo, which allows Sam Bennett to get room inside, and he passes to Mackie Samoskevich, who puts it in to make it 4-1 Florida, but the Leafs challenge for offside, and the goal is taken away, back to 3-1, but the Rielly mishap was pretty bad. Then with around 3 minutes left in the game, the Leafs pull Joseph Woll, and Brad Marchand gets a breakaway on the empty net, and he rings it off the post a la Jake Gensel last night, but moments later he snaps the puck down the ice and into the net as he ices the game and makes it 4-1 Florida. The Leafs then pull Woll again, and with just under 2 minutes, Matthew Tkachuk scores the second empty net goal of the game, and it is 5-1 Panthers. And that is how this game would end. 4-2 loss to Tampa Bay that was really a 6-2 loss, if you count the goals that got called off. And then a 5-1 loss that really should have been a 6-1 loss. So, just not a great comeback from the Olympic break for the Leafs. And they need to really get it together, or sell. But it seems that they don't want to do that. So, we will see what happens. The trade deadline is very soon, and I will be keeping everyone updated on whatever the Leafs do, if anything. Hopefully they do something. I think I should also mention now that Keith Pelly sent out a letter to the season ticket holder saying he will do whatever he needs to do to keep the team competitive and to try to make the playoffs and to try to win and take the next step. But it's just a whole bunch of smooth talk and lies to try to keep people paying. So unfortunately, another disastrous night for the Leafs, and I really don't know where they go from here, because I don't know what trades they are considering making, who would actually be on the move. You could move somebody like Oliver Ekman-Larsson, but do you want to when he's on a good contract like that goes beyond this year? You could move somebody like Bobby McMahon, but it's going to be not as bad as Zach Hyman, but it'll be very similar. You'll regret it no matter what. There's plenty of players that could be moved, and we will see what Brad Treliving and the Leafs management decide to do come the trade deadline. But with that being said, thank you guys for watching. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you all in the next one. Peace out.